Most gamers are still playing safe, but these games are on a completely different level. What you're about to see is a collection of 20 insane titles that redefine what modern gaming looks like. From jaw-dropping worlds to brutal combat and cinematic storytelling, every game here pushes the limits of what's possible. No filler, no random picks, just pure 10/10 experiences that stand out for one reason: they feel next-gen in every way. By the end of this video, you'll definitely have a few new games on your must-play list. Let's get into it. A new chapter of samurai warfare pushes this world to a whole new level. Ghost of Yotei delivers a major upgrade in visuals, with highly detailed environments, realistic lighting, and cinematic weather that makes every moment feel alive. Compared to its previous version, the game shows a noticeable leap in visual fidelity, smoother character animations, and a more refined combat presentation that feels far more immersive and impactful. The gameplay now focuses more on freedom and precision. Every fight requires timing, strategy, and smart use of stealth, as enemies react faster and behave more intelligently than before. The world is more interactive, exploration feels deeper, and every encounter can change depending on how you approach it. In the end, it's not just about fighting, it's about surviving, adapting, and becoming something beyond a warrior. Set in the rich fantasy world of the Living Lands, Avowed brings a first-person RPG experience filled with magic, mystery, and danger at every corner. The game stands out with its detailed environments, from dense forests to ancient ruins, all powered by modern visuals and dynamic lighting that make exploration feel alive and unpredictable. Compared to typical fantasy RPGs, Avowed focuses more on player choice and freedom in combat. You can mix powerful spells, melee weapons, and abilities to create your own fighting style in real time. Progression feels deep and rewarding, allowing you to upgrade abilities, unlock new magical skills, and shape your character into a unique build that fits your playstyle. The world reacts to you, the story adapts to your actions, and every journey feels unique as you uncover the secrets hidden within the Living Lands.
Lucia, do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
GTA 6 is shaping up to be one of the most ambitious open-world games ever created. Rockstar has rebuilt the entire experience with a massive, living world that feels more realistic and dynamic than ever before. The graphics are a huge leap compared to GTA 5, with advanced lighting, detailed environments, and incredibly lifelike character animations that make every moment feel cinematic. In this new entry, you'll explore a modern, dense city inspired by Vice City, filled with AI-driven crowds, evolving events, and endless activities. Everything reacts to your choices, making the world feel truly alive. Gameplay has also evolved: smoother driving, smarter police systems, improved combat, and deeper interactions make every mission more immersive. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a complete evolution of the GTA experience.
You're finally here. You were expecting me?
Crimson Desert delivers a stunning open-world experience set in a brutal and beautiful fantasy world. From the very first moment, you're dropped into a massive landscape filled with war, mystery, and unpredictable events. The game pushes next-gen visuals to their limit, with highly detailed environments, realistic weather systems, and cinematic combat animations that make every fight feel intense and impactful. Unlike traditional RPGs, Crimson Desert blends fast-paced action with deep exploration. You can climb massive structures, ride across vast regions, and engage in large-scale battles that feel alive and chaotic. Every moment in this world feels like a constantly unfolding battlefield where survival, strategy, and timing decide everything. Black Myth: Wukong brings a fresh take on action RPGs, inspired by ancient Chinese mythology. From the beginning, you step into a mysterious world filled with powerful enemies, ancient spirits, and breathtaking landscapes. The game stands out with its incredible visual quality. Every environment feels handcrafted, from dense forests to towering temples, all rendered with stunning detail and realism. Combat is fast, aggressive, and skill-based. You switch between abilities, transformations, and weapon styles to overcome enemies that grow more challenging with every encounter. Boss fights are a major highlight, each one designed with unique mechanics and intense cinematic moments that keep you fully engaged. Black Myth, Wukong combines exciting exploration, rewarding challenges, and an unforgettable adventure into one unique experience.
Well, daughter of Hades.
Hades 2 builds on everything that made the original a masterpiece while introducing a fresh new adventure. You play as Milanoe, a powerful sorceress determined to overthrow Kronos, the Titan of Time. Compared to its predecessor, the game delivers more refined visuals, richer environments, smoother animations, and spectacular magical effects. Combat feels faster and more strategic, blending devastating spells with a variety of new weapons and abilities. Alongside brand new gods, enemies, bosses, and locations, every run offers meaningful progression through upgrades, crafting, and story-driven discoveries, making each journey more exciting than the last. Borderlands 4 returns with an all-new adventure, bringing the series' signature blend of over-the-top action and humor to an entirely new world called Kairos. The iconic cel-shaded visuals have been refined with improved lighting, richer details, and larger environments that make every location feel more immersive. Movement is more versatile than ever, with new traversal abilities like grappling and gliding that completely change the flow of exploration and combat. You'll choose from a new lineup of vault hunters, build your own playstyle through expanded skill trees, and collect countless unique weapons while taking on dangerous enemies and powerful bosses. Packed with fresh mechanics, seamless exploration, and cooperative gameplay, Borderlands 4 offers a bigger and more action-filled experience than any previous entry in the franchise. Monster Hunter Wilds is the latest entry in the Monster Hunter series, featuring larger maps, improved graphics, and a more dynamic world than previous games. Maps are much larger and more detailed, with changing weather conditions that can influence both monster behavior and your hunting strategy. Your main objective is to hunt massive monsters, collect materials, craft stronger weapons and armor, and take on even more powerful creatures. This version also introduces seamless open areas without loading screens, smarter monster behavior, new weapon mechanics, and a mount that lets you travel faster and even switch weapons during a hunt. With deeper gameplay systems, improved exploration, and more freedom in every mission, Monster Hunter Wilds delivers the biggest evolution the series has seen in years. In recent years, multiplayer action games have become increasingly popular, and this title takes that formula in a very different direction. Elden Ring, Nightreign is built around 3-player co-op, where survival depends on teamwork, smart decision-making, and adapting to constantly changing situations. Instead of a huge open world, each run takes place in a map that evolves over time, with random enemies, valuable loot, and a shrinking play area that pushes players toward the final battle. The game also introduces playable heroes with unique abilities, faster movement, redesigned combat mechanics, and a roguelike progression system that makes every session feel different. Rather than expanding the original Elden Ring formula, Nightreign creates a faster, more replayable experience focused on cooperation and high-pressure encounters. Not every action game is built around RPG progression, and Phantom Blade Zero takes a different approach by focusing almost entirely on combat mechanics and player skill. Instead of leveling up through complex systems, Phantom Blade Zero rewards precise execution. The combat system is built around fast attack chains, weapon switching, perfect parries, and quick dodges, allowing players to create their own fighting style without slowing the pace. Another key feature is its level design, which combines linear stages with interconnected paths, keeping exploration focused while still rewarding players who search for hidden routes and secrets. The game also introduces a wide variety of enemy types, large-scale boss battles, and cinematic animations powered by Unreal Engine 5. Rather than trying to become another Souls-like, Phantom Blade Zero focuses on speed, fluidity, and technical combat, offering an experience that feels closer to a martial arts action game than a traditional RPG. For the first time, Assassin's Creed Shadows takes the series to feudal Japan and introduces two playable characters with completely different playstyles. You can play as Neo, a stealth-focused shinobi who relies on parkour and silent assassinations, or Yasuke, a samurai built for powerful melee combat. This dual protagonist system gives players more freedom in how they approach every mission. The game also features dynamic seasons, improved stealth mechanics, and a more interactive world that changes throughout your adventure. Combined with enhanced visuals and a story set during the political conflicts of 16th century Japan, Assassin's Creed Shadows delivers one of the biggest gameplay evolutions in the history of the franchise. Unlike most open-world RPGs, Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2 focuses on realism instead of fantasy, placing players in a historically accurate version of 15th century Bohemia. You once again play as Henry, continuing his journey through a world shaped by political conflict and personal revenge. Every decision, conversation, and action can influence how characters react and how certain events unfold. Compared to the first game, this sequel features larger cities, a bigger open world, improved visuals, more detailed NPC behavior, expanded combat, and deeper role-playing systems. Whether you're fighting with swords, negotiating your way through quests, or exploring medieval towns and castles, the game emphasizes freedom, realism, and player choice in every aspect.
To the ground, lest you lose the trick.
Project Awakening is an upcoming action RPG from Cygames that has gained attention for its impressive graphics and large-scale fantasy world. From the footage shown so far, the game features fast-paced melee combat, exploration, and battles against massive creatures. However, many gameplay systems and core mechanics have not been fully revealed yet. It's also worth noting that very little official information is available. The story, release date, and many gameplay details remain unknown, as the developers have only confirmed that Project Awakening is still in development. Light No Fire is the next major project from Hello Games, offering a completely different experience from No Man's Sky by focusing on a single, massive fantasy planet instead of space exploration. The game combines survival, exploration, crafting, and base building in a seamless open world. Players can travel across forests, mountains, deserts, and oceans, gather resources, build settlements, ride different creatures, and explore the world either solo or with friends. One of its biggest features is the scale of the map, which the developers describe as a planet-sized world with no loading screens. Although many gameplay systems and story details have not been revealed yet, Light No Fire is shaping up to be one of the most ambitious open-world survival games currently in development.
But I was wrong.
Action RPGs often reward players for leveling up, but some place a much greater emphasis on mastering combat mechanics and learning from every encounter. The first Berserker, Khazan, tells the story of Khazan, a legendary general who is betrayed, exiled, and left for dead. After surviving, he begins a journey to uncover the truth and take revenge on those responsible. The game features challenging, skill-based combat built around precise dodges, perfect parries, and multiple weapon types, encouraging players to adapt their strategy for every enemy. Compared to many modern action RPGs, it offers a more focused level structure instead of a massive open world, while its distinctive cel-shaded visuals, detailed animations, and cinematic boss fights give every battle a unique style. With deep character progression and demanding gameplay, it delivers an experience designed for players who enjoy mastering difficult combat systems.
The Empire? They're everywhere.
Instead of focusing on Jedi powers or galaxy-saving heroics, this game shifts the spotlight to the criminal underworld of the Star Wars universe, where survival depends on stealth, reputation, and smart decision-making. Star Wars Outlaws follows Kay Vess, a scoundrel trying to pull off a high-risk job that quickly turns into a larger struggle against powerful syndicates and the Empire. Alongside her companion Nyx, she travels between different planets, taking contracts, sneaking into restricted areas, and engaging in both ground combat and space dogfights. The gameplay blends third-person shooting, stealth infiltration, and open-world exploration, where choices can affect how different criminal factions treat you. Players can upgrade gear, customize abilities, and navigate dynamic missions across multiple planets, creating a sandbox-style experience set in the Star Wars universe.
Of course, Tantarisi. They set the man apart from the rest. You took care of Messina.
Instead of modern city crime or open-world chaos, this game goes back to the roots of organized crime, focusing on a more grounded and narrative-driven experience. Mafia, the old country, takes players to early 1900 Sicily, where rising criminal families, political tension, and brutal power struggles shape every part of life. You step into the role of a young man trying to survive and rise within this dangerous world, where loyalty and betrayal constantly collide. The gameplay emphasizes realistic gunfights, close-quarters combat, stealth, and story-driven missions rather than free exploration. With detailed period environments, authentic weapons of the era, and a strong focus on cinematic storytelling, the game delivers a more traditional Mafia experience centered on atmosphere, tension, and narrative progression. Exploration-based games often focus on world size or story depth, but some are built around tight movement and fast, responsive combat instead. Hollow Knight, Silksong follows Hornet as she is taken to an unfamiliar kingdom filled with new enemies, vertical environments, and constant platforming challenges. Instead of the slower pace of traditional Metroidvania design, this game pushes a faster style of traversal where climbing, jumping, and attacking are all tightly connected. Combat is redesigned around agility, with quicker strikes, smoother movement transitions, and tools that allow more flexible approaches to enemies. Progression is also expanded with crafting systems, new abilities, and a wide range of boss encounters, all designed to test reaction speed and precision rather than brute strength.
You're not quite dead.
Survival games usually focus on isolated environments, but this one takes that idea to a much larger scale, placing players in a harsh online world shaped by politics, resources, and constant danger. Dune: Awakening is an open-world survival MMO set on Arrakis, where players must manage water, avoid deadly sandworms, and adapt to extreme desert conditions. Instead of a linear progression, you build your own path by gathering resources, crafting gear, constructing bases, and choosing how to survive in a world shared with thousands of other players. The game also includes large-scale faction conflicts, territory control, dynamic weather systems like sandstorms, and both ground and vehicle-based exploration. Every decision matters, because survival depends not only on the environment, but also on other players competing for the same limited resources.
He's gonna pay for what he made me become.
Open-world survival horror games often focus on both exploration and tension, but this entry pushes the balance further toward movement and constant danger. Dying Light, the Beast keeps the series' first-person parkour system, letting players climb buildings, jump across rooftops, and move quickly through urban areas while completing missions and gathering resources. A key element is the day and night cycle. During the day, exploration is safer, but at night stronger infected appear, forcing stealth, escape, or fast movement. New abilities and tougher enemy types add to the survival challenge and raise the overall intensity.